Hello and welcome to this special NDTV Sports Live. We have with us Sabah Kareem, former Indian cricketer. What a fantastic day for all Indian fans, all Kohli fans on his birthday. Gets to this landmark that everyone has been waiting for, and this is possibly the best way to celebrate your birthday, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I've tweeted on that account. I said the best way to celebrate a birthday is get 100. So
Yeah.
easy for Virat Kohli, and that's what he has done. But this is an incredible knock from him.
Yeah.
Special 100 because the conditions were tough for Virat Kohli because this wicket is on the slower side.
Yeah.
That is why, if you notice, the way Keshav Maharaj bowled on a track like this. So Virat was finding it difficult. But I think he realized very early that to get runs on a track like this, you need to spend time with the surface.
Yeah.
And that's what Virat did. And he has done that innumerable times in the past also.
Absolutely.
I think that's what makes a big difference in his approach.
Yeah.
He's such a great player because he understands the different dynamics or the vagaries of a particular wicket. And I think for him to understand that so early in his innings and
Yeah.
then craft a brilliant 100 was wonderful to watch.
And you very interestingly mentioned this about how he basically went about his innings, and he in fact consolidated it on a very difficult track. But when you look at how Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill went about doing their business in the first 10 overs, it just looked like a different pitch altogether. And, in the first 10 overs, India made 91 for one wicket at a run rate of 9.1. In the next 10 overs, they scored 33 for one wicket.
Yeah, so now we can understand the value of those first 10
Exactly.
overs. Then India
Yeah.
got to about 90 odd
Yeah.
with a loss of 2
Do you
wickets.
think that is going to be crucial in this run
huge,
chase?
huge, massive difference
Yeah.
because Rohit Sharma and Shubman, especially Rohit Sharma, the way
Yeah.
he batted today, he realized on a track like this against the new ball, if there is any scope to score runs quickly, they should get it. And I think that's what Rohit did. So that kind of laid the platform for Virat Kohli to take his time
Correct. Yeah.
and to Shreyas Iyer also
And-
to build
yeah.
that partnership
Yeah.
because that was a difficult phase. If India had lost a couple of quick wickets
Yeah.
after the departure of Shubman Gill, then it may have been very tough for India. But I think was that cushion of quick runs right at the top, first 10 overs, 90 on board, 2 down. That was a very good platform for Virat and Shreyas Iyer to build a partnership
Yeah.
instead of rushing into things.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned about Shreyas Iyer. He scored 80 odd runs in the last match. He comes in, scores very crucial 77 runs. How important is his innings also in the context of this uh, the score that India have put on the board? 326 for 5 runs. We at one point of time were thinking about whether 300 is going to be a good score. A lot of the pundits, a lot of commentators on the broadcast were calling 270, 280 a par score. Now that India has reached 326, how crucial do you feel that 77 of Shreyas Iyer
No,
is
very
in
measured
this?
knock from Shreyas Iyer, and that is the reason why Rohit Sharma and Rahul Dravid have insisted on Shreyas Iyer in the playing 11 and number 4. He has done well for them at number 4 in the past. So there is no pressure whatsoever on Shreyas Iyer at all. He knows that his place in the 11 is guaranteed,
Correct.
and he has batted according to the situation. And the other reason why Indian team rates him very highly is the way he bats against spinners.
Correct. Yeah.
He is
Yeah.
fleet-footed. He steps out to spinners. He can play the big shots, hits those massive sixes, and on top of that, he can rotate the strike.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he did today. Initially, first 20, 30 runs, it was a labored batting from Shreyas Iyer, but that was the need of the hour.
Yeah.
But once he settled down, then he played some excellent shot. And I think he's the one who accelerated, and that allowed Virat Kohli to spend some more time at the wicket.
Yeah.
And I think so. They were able to complement each other. Virat
Yeah.
was finding it difficult to get the boundaries,
Yeah.
and all that was done by
Shreyas,
Shreyas Iyer. So that's the kind of combination you want in the middle overs
Yeah.
when you're up against good quality opposition.
And it did look like that.
I was some. In fact, for me the pass score about 260, 270. So India's got a buffer about 45, 50 runs.
Yeah.
So even if dew falls at the later part of the game, India still have enough runs on board to trouble South Africa.
Yeah, yeah. And you talk about how it was difficult for the batsman to just come in and start scoring
Yes,
runs on
yes.
this pitch, and we saw that with KL Rahul when he came, took his time, ultimately decided to score those runs and got out. How important do you feel those two cameos from Surya Kumar Yadav as well as Jadeja were in this match, because when you look at it, they didn't really take that much time to get themselves in, and especially Surya Kumar Yadav, 14 balls scored 20 odd runs.
Yeah, 13 balls. Yeah, 14 balls, about 20 odd
And,
runs. Jadeja in then about 30 odd of similar number of balls. So I think exceedingly brilliant batsmanship from both Jadeja and Sky.
Yeah.
Because in those conditions, to come in and score runs in such a brisk manner is not easy. Especially last 10 overs with one more fielder outside the 30-yard circle, which means that you have to play according to the field. So I think Surya Kumar Yadav has done that in the past. Jadeja was such an excellent knock because he actually took on the fielders, even the boundary line, and was able to smash those big shots quite easily. So I think with Surya Kumar coming in at number 6 and Jadeja at number 7, the way they have batted in these conditions also, it really shows that India is a very strong and a very capable batting unit. And I think the kind of runs which the Indian team has scored in the last 10 overs, especially against South Africa, it just adds to the confidence. They know that if they can get a good platform, if they get to a good score in the last 10 overs, both these players can really capitalize.
And it is also important because India won the toss. They decided to bat first on this wicket against the South African side, who you know that if you let them bat first, they might go on to score those 350 odd runs like they have been doing, as if they are having breakfast with those 350 runs. That is insane. But India then decided to go the different way. They decided to test does it then the toss in this context for a team like India, they also want to negate that factor and say, look, the toss doesn't matter. Whatever situation comes my way or our way, we are going to deal with it, and they have dealt with it, scoring 300 plus runs.
I think that's the hallmark of a good team, of a great team. Osama, you need to take away. There are 3 factors which is not in your control. Number 1 is your toss. Number 2 is the condition, and number 3 is the nature of the wicket. If you can take out these 3 which are not in your control, you'll always become a strong side. And I think that's what India has shown. I don't think that India was trying to negate the firepower of South Africa by batting first. It was more to do with the condition of the wicket. And I think India has always believed in that. If the conditions are suitable to bat first, the way it looks like now, that's what they decided to bat first. Tomorrow, if the wicket behaves in a different manner, and then there is a strong possibility that India would prefer to chase. So India has shown that they have a balanced approach, whether they bat first or whether they bat second. And I think the notable feature of India's batting is that on a track like this, because India have got batters who can rotate the strike, that makes a big difference. So India always prefers to play on such slow surface because they have this ability to.
Well, a lot of that credit goes to Virat Kohli also. It makes everyone do the cardio.
Yeah, he has done that. He was running hard even after getting his 100. He was running the double for Ravindra Jadeja. It was remarkable to watch. There's such great learning just watching him play to all the youngsters, not only in the Indian side but also all the youngsters who are hooked onto this game as young batters.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about Virat Kohli, got to his 49. Sachin Tendulkar, he tweeted saying whose record he equaled. He tweeted saying that good luck. It took me a couple of matches. I don't remember the tweet exactly, but it took me a long time to reach that landmark of 99 to 100. I hope you do it in a couple of matches. Do you see that happening with Virat Kohli? Do you see another century coming from Virat Kohli in this tournament?
Why only one? I'm looking at him from. I look at Virat to get a big 100 in the knockout matches. That's more important for me. And I think Virat is all geared up for that. And I think that's another difference of. That's a great differentiator between Virat Kohli and the rest of the batters. That when he is in prime form, he sees to it that he puts more value to his wicket and score as many runs as possible. So I think he's able to generate that kind of craft when he goes out to bat. That okay, today is my day. I'm going to get runs for my side, and I think he has done that on so many occasions even before this. So yes, I really hope that he gets big runs in upcoming matches also.
South Africa, they're chasing this total. They're 9 for 1 at the moment.
So already one down.
Yeah, they're already one down. So my obvious question is whether do you feel South Africa is it going to be 8 on 8 for India? 8 out of 8?
No, easily. Yeah. This is going to be quite an easy game for India.
Well, your fellow
because India's firepower is very strong in terms of our bowling attack.
Your friend and your fellow wicketkeeper, Mr. Vijay Daya, he basically said that it's going to take something from India to win this match, because it's South Africa are going to give India a fight.
Well, they can do that, but I think India's bowling attack is very well balanced. We have the two spinners who can exploit these conditions. On top of that, you have the best pace bowling attack right now in this World Cup. You compare this bowling attack with any other side, I think India is miles ahead.
Well, South Africa are chasing. They're already 1 wicket down. India have posted a daunting total on this very tricky pitch, 326 for 5. We'll get you more details from this match in a short while from now. As of now, it is Virat Kohli's 4th century of the World Cup, his 49th, equaling Sachin Tendulkar's record. We all hope that he gets, like you say,
More.
not just one, but many more centuries in this World Cup, hopefully in a knockout game. Sabah Karim, thank you very much for
Pleasure.
joining us.
Always.
We'll get you more details on this file.